Curiosity. What are you so curious about? Everything, Mr. Curiosity.
Mr. Curiosity live here on Friday. We're ready to brown bag.
Yes, we are. So every Friday we're going to do a live podcast here, but a lot of the people listen too, so they can have this in their ears when they're doing laundry. Shawn, I know you listen to podcasts when you're changing diapers.
I'm glad those days are long over.
I saw it turn 11.
My oldest
right?
11, and
right.
my youngest is 7, so definitely out of diapers. They'll be changing my diapers. I'm changing their diapers.
But in this podcast, we answer your questions, so keep the questions coming. It's brown bag, one word, at WNEP.com, and we have special guest today, Kerry Kearns.
Very special.
Yeah, you are. You're special to us in so many
Joe.
ways.
You're bringing a tear to my eye.
So check out the bag. It is literally overflowing. I hope people don't see that and say, oh, I'm not sending a question in, because we're going to get through 5, 10, 15, and we need to restock this thing every week.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
Yes.
So let's get right to it. We love the bizarreness of these questions. Kerry, hit it.
Kerry,
You're
you
a
wanna go
special
first?
guest.
Oh, no pressure.
Now, are you going to get the one dangling at the top, or are you going deep?
I'm going deep, yeah.
Oh, all right. She's a deep thinker and
Here we
a
go.
deep trencher. That one looks old. It looks stained even. I can tell
Stained?
it's- Yeah. Don't you think it's stained a
A
little
little bit. Yellowed.
All right, this is an interesting one. This is from Tanya from Nanticoke. If you had a chance to go back in time and tell your youngest self something that could change your life as you know it completely, would you?
Don't look at me. This is for
one of
you.
those
You
deep
picked
questions.
it. Kerry, I have a feeling.
I mean, I don't know.
We're getting into a lot of psychology here.
Whoa.
I would say it's all going to be all right. It's all going to work out.
Oh.
You know, because when you're younger, it's like the whole world is ending. You know what I mean? Like if you go through a breakup, or if you lose a job, or don't get that job you wanted, I think the universe has a plan for everybody, and it kind of all flows into place no matter which direction you go. That's what I would say to my younger
The biggest
self.
liars in the world are those people who say, I would do everything exactly the same.
No,
no,
no
you
one
wouldn't.
would.
No,
No one
you
would.
wouldn't.
No.
You would tell your mother you love her more. Or you do this instead of that. There's always something you'd want to do better, right?
I think so.
Absolutely.
But it's funny you said that, because I think that's the first thing that came to my mind, is that I would just say, it's all going to be all right.
Yeah.
Is that...
Because I think that's the one thing about life that you stress about stuff sometimes that you just don't need to stress about.
Like life's over. Oh my God.
It's gonna work out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I must
but
be
would
the
you...
worst person here, because my first thought is I'd do the whole Back to the Future thing and tell myself stocks to buy, who's going to win World Series,
He's
lottery
thinking-
numbers.
See, he's
I would do that.
He's going to have the sports
This is
book
not-
to give
I would
it to
give-
himself.
Get a chance to go back and
I'd
take
be
care of
that
some-
guy.
This
I'd
is
be the
not
Powerball.
that type of thing.
Sean went
He's
right
working-
there. He's
he's
like, how
working
can
the
I get
system.
Would
rich?
not.
He's working the system.
Everything's
He's
going to be
cheating.
okay. Yeah, because you know who's going to win the World Series. That's why it's going to be okay.
I thought you'd be in sales with that attitude. He's trying to work the system for a
Wow.
financial benefit.
It's going to be okay.
What a dirtbag.
Wow. You just called him a dirt bag.
He's working the system for his financial benefit.
I mean-
this is supposed to be deep and
I
philosophical.
I mean, that got deep.
Yeah.
We just learned a
I
lot.
would say it's going to be okay, and here's why. And then I would give a list of reasons.
Powerball numbers
All
are.
right, next question. Let's
All
go
right.
clockwise here. Wow.
I'm going to go deep, because I can.
the thing is, the
long
top
arm.
ones I put deep, so the
Is
top
it
ones
mixed
are
up?
actually- yeah, I mixed
right.
them up as best I could.
All right.
You're writing down lottery numbers so you can cheat the system? That's...
So this is from Thomas.
All right.
Currently, how many questions are in the brown bag? And then he says, and this is really funny, Joe, silence the masses. The people are mired in thought. That is on
Wait,
here.
that's a
That
bit.
was Joe's
Wow.
theme today,
Well,
was the mired in thought.
Let's do this. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 13 in this area here, maybe that much. So 3, 4 inches. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 30, 60, 70, 80.
That's what we're
questions.
guessing. Yeah, I would think so too.
There's a lot, but that doesn't mean we don't want more. We want more. So keep them coming. Brownbag at WNEP.com.
The people are mired in thought. That was just today. That was Joe's theme.
Good one.
All right.
Pick it,
Sean.
Sean, baby. Now, were you a little nervous because you
this
haven't
is
done this
so
in a
long.
while, or are you thinking, uh-oh?
Oh,
what's
was it
gonna
really
be?
long? Oh,
It's
it's
epic.
really long.
Yeah, but what we want to do, folks, is keep them short, keep them quick, keep them creative and unique and honest. If this is a diatribe, we don't want it.
Do we
don't
have
want
to fill
this.
time while
He's
he
trying to get
reads?
to the point. He's summarizing. He's looking. He's thinking, I can summarize this
He's
thing. I know
mired
I
in
can.
thought.
He is mired in thought. You can't give us anything?
I gotta giggle.
I don't know if there's a question in here. It's just a really long.
Do the crib notes.
All right, so this is Martin from Bloomsburg. He's 72. He always watches the newscasts.
Right.
He's never watched Brown Bag.
Okay.
Here's a question anyway. The estimate is that you have not shown a live video feed of Bloomsburg's Main Street for about 3 years.
Oh, this is a great question.
Is the camera broken? Does no one want to pay the electric bill for the camera? Is Bloomsburg not interesting enough? I thought WNAP is supposed to represent the entire viewing area, not just the Poconos, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton.
No, what a
Williamsburg.
great question, because in the weather department we had this huge display of cameras in Pottsville. Used to be Bloomsburg. We have Williamsport. We have all these cameras. We can access all the Poconos cameras. But he's right. As of about 3 years ago, we lost Bloomsburg. So here's the deal. These cameras are on top of buildings which are owned by other people. So they allow us to put their camera on their building a lot of times, like the Dick Yingling, you know, the one in Pottsville? Mm-hmm. And at the upper left it says Yingling. So we give them an advertisement, they let us put our camera on their building. Something happened in Bloomsburg. I don't know if the building that our camera was on was bought by a new owner and they're trying to work things out, or the camera malfunctioned, but it's something like that. That's out of my hands.
We would love to have cameras all over the place.
Yep.
But there's a lot
it's
into
nothing
it.
to do with
into it.
Bloomsburg.
It's
itself.
nothing
We
to
love
do with
Bloom.
Bloomsburg.
Bloom.
It's either
Yep.
technical or the building that the camera is on switched ownership, something like that happened. Yeah.
See, there was a lot to it, but we got to the bottom of it.
Sometimes it's just the simplest answer.
Yes.
But if you're in Bloomsburg or anywhere in our area and you want to have one of us at your place, call our people here, right? The sales guys would love to talk to you.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Joe, pick yours.
Oh, yeah. All right. But, I used to love that Bloomsburg camera. It was
That
a
was a
great
good
one.
one. It showed the fountain, didn't it?
It had the fountain and Main Street,
Yeah.
and it was awesome stuff. All right, Mike Malik says, why are deliveries in vehicles called shipments? Are they, first of all? But deliveries on ships called cargo. Or is this going to be one of those driveway parkway thing? Emphasis on ship and car, Mike from Hanover Township. So do you guys agree with that?
I don't know. Would you call it a shipment that's coming in the UPS truck?
I would say a delivery.
A package, a delivery.
Getting a package.
Would you ever call your mail cargo?
No.
So here comes the mail guy. He's coming up the road. Would you say he's
But
got
it's probably
cargo?
a shipment. Probably has something to do with the ship. That
Let's see,
things are
Like
Mr.
maybe-
Technology
Mr.
Director
Tech
is
always
looking it up
finding
right
right
now.
now.
Yeah, because that's probably how it starts.
Does
You would
cargo
put
have to
something
be on a ship? I'm wondering. Does
That's not a plane. Planes
Yeah,
have
planes
cargo.
take cargo.
Planes have
plane.
cargo
Yeah.
planes? Do they? I always hear cargo
Yeah, no,
ship.
there's cargo planes.
Sean's going to find out
It
what
says
cargo...
the term shipment is used because it signifies the act of sending goods originally by ship, but now by any mode of
Yeah,
transport.
but I'm more interested in cargo.
Cargo
Oh.
refers to goods being transported. So the goods themselves are the cargo.
What? And the shipment is...
Wait.
Shipment emphasizes the process while cargo emphasizes the stuff itself.
Wait, not a good sign. If you're only listening to this and not watching, Kerry just yawned. All right, we better move on then. She doesn't like this question.
us.
Pick another one, Kerry.
I have carbs, not enough caffeine.
You know that's something Kerry has never pondered.
What, the ship?
Never
sorry,
worried
we're-
about
I'm sorry,
ship
we're
This
boring
one-
you.
This one's ripped.
So I guess it's called shipping because of the ships. That's what it originally would have been carrying.
Don't bore her anymore, all right? She was
She's
already
yawning.
yawning. What do we have to talk
Kerry,
about?
this better be exciting.
Kerry, what do we have to talk about? Hair and nails? I mean, what is it
No,
going to
we're not
excite
talking
you?
about hair nails. We're talking about weather stuff.
Oh, good. Bring
Oh, weather stuff.
Okay, I don't know who this is from. Oh,
You have to answer too because that other one dribbled out.
It's
in
from
front
Jane,
of you too.
Kerry.
Jane? Jane. Hello. I notice all the other meteorologists talk about humidity. Kurt does not. Not sure if he thinks we won't notice the humidity. This area is always humid in the summer. Why not put that in your forecast?
I find that hard to believe. I don't watch his forecast often because I'm the morning guy.
Because he
But
talks
was,
about the area you can
Yeah, he
wear.
talks
I
about
was just
humid-
going to say,
He
one
was
of the most
just
common things he
mentioned
says
on-
is air you can wear.
yeah, he was just mentioned
live
on-
with
live
Kelly and Mark.
Kelly and Mark. He mentioned air you can wear. So I think he gets the. I don't know. But we all try to work in all the components. Think about all the things we have to work in, and we hear people like Kerry saying in our ear, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and we try the best we can to work in dew point, humidity, wind direction, temperature. There's so much.
Well, maybe it's because Kurt's hair never moves when it's humid. And
Let's
therefore-
address that.
Cause
Fascinating.
Does he have?
I need to know what hair products he's using.
He says none.
I don't believe
Not
that.
even Aquanet.
I
Didn't
think
you
he's
say you
lying.
touched it or something once?
I never touched it.
Did anyone here ever touch his hair?
But I have, because I anchored with Kurt for more than a decade.
He has
And I
perfect
would
TV
sit in the
hair.
studio and the trees are whipping all
His
around in the
hair does
backyard
not
and nothing
move.
moves. I
Could
don't
it
even know how
be-
it's possible.
Well, could it be synthetic? I mean, we have to address that.
Just aerodynamic.
So someone has to touch it.
aerodynamic.
No, I think it's polymers. I think he's bald, and he had some type of. I think it's some type of plastic application.
I think it's real.
What are you searching? Is Kurt Aaron's hair
Kurt
real?
Aaron's hair fake?
I'm searching the deep.
The hair does not move, and I've never
And
seen.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
He says it'll move after 35 miles an hour.
You
if
look
the
at
winds are
it,
blowing.
you look at a cat on the African safari. You look at your dog, any animal. You look at images in textbooks or internet about woolly mammoths. Everyone's hair is flowing. His does not move. This is a freak of nature.
We've got to get to the bottom of this.
I was gonna say it's like Jimmy Johnson. Didn't he have
It's
like that hair that never moved?
Fake.
I think it's
It's
real.
as fake as your eyelashes.
Now I have to touch it.
These are real.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Mindy's are always fake.
Yeah,
and she's
Mindy's
proud
are
of it.
fake.
All right.
All right.
We're getting to the bottom
Good
of things here,
question,
baby.
Jane.
What was the question there? I forgot.
I don't
So
remember.
we talked
The
about
humidity.
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh,
he does
humidity,
bring up.
somehow
he
we
does
talked
bring
about
up.
his hair.
Yeah, he does bring up humidity, and his hair is the proof.
All right. This is from Barb in Bradford County. So why is it that there are people afraid of snakes but not spiders? And then there are people afraid of a spider but not snakes. And in rare cases, there's a smaller group that's afraid of both. I do think it's interesting.
right,
Sometimes
so-
people,
There's that whole song. I don't like spiders and snakes or something.
but sometimes people, like, I think Mindy likes snakes but doesn't like spiders.
You're right. She loves snakes.
Yes. But I don't think she likes a spider.
Where are you on this?
I don't mind either of them. I don't want them crawling on me.
I actually have no fear of either of those. I love spiders, and everyone I think knows this, but I tell everyone this, that they are the predators of your house. Spiders don't spread disease. Spiders aren't like cockroaches where they're going to overpopulate. Spiders trap and kill other insects. I will save spiders in my house. If you see them dangling down from like your ceiling fan or something, I'll grab the web and I'll put them in a neat place. Spiders are good for everything. They're predators
Pest
of
control.
They're good for pest control. As for snakes, I think a lot of people grew up in this area. Do you know that person? I get you're all going to say yes. As soon as they see a snake, what do they think?
What?
You know, let's kill it.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get a shovel and cut its head off. You don't know that
I
person?
mean, I've heard that with like rattlesnakes or poisonous
But
snakes.
snakes are wonderful creatures too, and they're predators of mammals. Let them live.
I don't. They're slithery and slimy. And
So is your ex-boyfriend.
that is a fact. Sorry.
No, but I'm not afraid of either. I think when you understand things, the fear dissipates.
So yesterday I brought Jake home from nature camp at the state park.
All right.
And he had a snake that they made, and he said, "Dad, I'm gonna put this in Mom's bed."
Perfect. Now you're
So she
talking.
finds it
What do
tonight.
you mean? It was like a plastic snake or a
Yeah,
cutout or something?
that they painted and stuff like that. And I advised him against it. Rennie does not like snakes.
Does she both then? Does she check the insect and
I
or
don't think
spiders and?
spiders don't freak her out as much as a snake.
My wife is freaked out by both, I think.
Whereas a spider, like if there's a spider in the house, the kids go nuts about a spider.
They nuts in
Freaking
what
out.
way? Like freaking out?
Freaking out.
Spiders are great. Do not bother spiders. Let them alone.
Let them clean your house.
Let them clean
I
your
saw
house.
Charlotte's
and
Web when I was a kid, and I have no beef with spiders.
Could you fill me in on that? What happened? Because that
I'm not-
that spider was sleazy.
we have to do
What
the
is-
story of
That's-
Charlotte's
quick.
Web.
No, we're not
Wasn't
doing
it?
the story.
It's kind of a
People don't
downer,
wanna-
isn't
It's a downer.
Is it Charlotte?
Pig.
Something.
What did happen? Could you
Well,
just-
we don't want to have a spoiler alert.
30 seconds.
No, let's not have a spoil. Let's just go to the next.
Because she
question.
freaked
me?
me out
Mine?
too.
Charlotte's
that
Web?
spider freaked me out, and I don't even know
You
the
didn't have to
story.
read that when you were a kid?
But it's been 50 years, bro, so I forget what happened. There's something uncomfortable here.
Did the
She's
spider
sleazy.
die in the end?
I think I don't want to
Yes.
spoil it for anyone.
Oh, Shawn just
You're going to make me read Charlotte's
Read Charlotte's Web and get back to me when your ride's over.
listen to the audiobook.
Yeah, all right. Sean, you got a good one here. Mr. Technical Director, Sean Dunn.
I'm coming up with some.
No,
Oh, boy.
no, don't think
They're
of it
all-
that
they're all
way.
good, Shawn.
They're all good. These are like
So
children.
this is
They're all
from-
wonderful.
This is from a very hungry Mike in Hanover
okay,
Township.
here we go.
Hi, Mike.
He's the same one I think that sent the
Yeah, Mike sends a bunch.
shipments.
I know tacos and burritos are a Mexican delicacy, and while I love them both, my overall favorite is a nicely stuffed buffalo chicken wrap with chipotle sauce, ranch dressing, and pepper jack cheese, which now begs the question, where, when, and how did wraps become a thing?
This is a great question. Because when I was a kid, even into my 20s, there were no wraps.
No wraps.
No.
There were no. When did
Yeah,
wraps
you're-
become a thing? And is
last,
it?
like,
I'm going
20
to guess
years,
California. I'm going to guess
Yeah,
I would guess
California.
California, too.
California.
But why isn't a wrap? I think his point is considered a burrito.
And
Why
did
did
a
it
wrap
go-
come from the burrito?
Yeah, and
Probably.
how is it distinguished? Why can't a burrito and a wrap be the same thing? Why did they have to change the name? And what if you put lunch meat on a burrito? Is it no longer a burrito?
No, that is not a burrito.
It's not a burrito. What if you cut it up into little pieces and sprinkle it on the burrito?
No.
No, what?
I don't know.
When did Sean's getting the answer? When did wraps become
Sean's
a thing?
good at finding out the
They
answers.
gained popularity in the 90s.
90s.
Say that.
That
Yeah.
seems like it was later than the 90s, but
But the concept of wrapping
We never
food-
had a wrap as a kid.
No, there were no wraps.
we had hoagies and
Or
We had
sandwich.
hoagies, yeah.
Now there's wraps.
paninis.
Yeah, I mean, it's all
Paninis
cultures
weren't
had
not when
some
we were a
sort
kid
of.
either. Paninis.
And what's this green guac thing that now all the kids? There were no guac there was no guac when I was a kid. When did guac come from?
Avocados from
Avocados.
Mexico.
I know that, but you know what I mean?
Well, I think
Fish
you know,
tacos.
if you
When did
dig
that
down
be-
to some of those things,
Yeah.
like guacamole, avocados, and stuff like that. When we were young, and it's dating how old we
Yeah.
are, but they couldn't transport this stuff as easily as they can now. They've
think
come
it's
up with ways.
Shipments and cargoes, you
Shipments
think?
and cargo. But they can get avocados here in a way that when we went to the grocery store in small town Pennsylvania when I was growing up, you weren't going to buy an avocado.
No.
It just wasn't going to happen. You weren't going to buy corn on the cob except for in August. That was the only time you could get corn on the
Yeah.
cob. Now you can get it all year long
Yeah.
because it's coming from all over the place. Strawberries you only got in June when
All
they were ripe.
My last one is then sushi. Now, this is now the thing that everybody did. They go out for sushi. No one did that until just the last 10, 20 years.
Now
Do you
sushi
think?
obviously was around in Japan. I guess it just took a
Yeah.
while for it to
Yeah.
culturally get here.
Do you guys like that? I mean, to me, it grosses
Sushi.
me out. I like the.
I love
you
sushi,
love it?
yeah.
Yeah, I like sushi.
I can't see you eating sushi.
My daughter just loves to go out for sushi, and then I
Yeah.
look at this thing and I'm like, it's the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Why did it become trendy though?
Yeah,
Why is it
that's
like a
the
trendy
thing.
thing?
It's trendy.
Yeah.
Like avocado toast.
Like
Avocado
avocado
toast.
toast.
Avocado toast.
I like that.
But yet I'm a caveman for just liking pierogies.
Pierogies are good though.
Right, but it
But-
doesn't come with some status, is what I'm saying.
Maybe you've had avocado on it, or avocado stuffed pierogies. It'd be.
They have
My
avocado
point
and
is,
sushi.
I think a lot of people are eating foods for a status symbol and to sound cool.
I think there's some of that.
Yeah, and then pierogi brings them down to the dirtbag level that I'm at, and they don't want to admit.
But it's funny, Mrs. T's was here for Go Joe, and they're attempting not only to satisfy the common pierogi lover,
Right.
but they fancied up pierogies quite a bit.
They
So-
do.
They
Yeah,
have
they
some
do.
elevated
Which
pierogies out there. I
Joe
tried.
had a
They're
little
good.
bit of disdain for
Yes.
fancy pierogies.
Yes.
I hate fancy anything. That's my thing. All right, got a new question here for you. We're buzzing along here, right?
We are, yeah.
We're moving at a good pace, I think. Tom C. Archibald, I check out the picture of Joe and John checking out the grass at WNEP. Remember we did that? We did the barefoot test.
Oh yeah.
Joe, are one of those cool guys, are you one of those cool guys that don't wear socks during the warmer months? John, do you ever go sockless? Do you guys know it's unhealthy going sockless?
Unhealthy going sockless, which is just
No, like in
wear
general.
a shoe without socks.
Right.
Well, let's back up.
Okay.
So, John and I are the lawnmower cutters in our house. Are you?
Yeah.
Because let's throw this on Sean.
Yeah.
So if you want to go cut the grass, how do you know if it's dry enough? I have a question for you. How do you know, especially during these wet summers?
I actually end up in this situation where I mow the grass when I have the opportunity to mow the grass, and I know there's some times where it's too wet, but that's the only time I can do it, so I do it then.
Well, guess what he and I do?
We
There's only one way to know if your grass is too wet to cut.
We randomly found out we both walk in it with bare feet.
That's the only way to do it.
Because then I know if I'm sinking into it,
Yeah.
or if it's damp on my feet.
So I go outside barefoot, and so do you, and we test the grass. So you can't push down on your hand because there's not enough weight.
Yeah,
So that's the picture he's referring to.
that is definitely the picture. And
And
then
then
he goes
even-
on to ask about the socks.
So, in the late 70s and 80s, I never wore socks to high school.
At all.
I don't know if it was a thing then or I just invented this. And I used to get put on detention
For not
for
having
not
socks.
wearing socks. And the vice principal used to have an argument with me. I'm saying, look at all the women. They don't have any socks on their fancy shoes. I'm being discriminated against.
How'd that go?
I was put on detention.
He got detention.
Yeah.
Why would a woman wear their fancy shoes without socks, and yet I have to wear socks? I was ahead of my time.
Would
And
it
I
really
got
be
many.
unhealthy to wear shoes without socks?
How?
I guess probably the shoes could get fungus in it and
I
stuff like that
suppose,
because of
But
the
I
moisture.
There's not a barrier between you and
Yeah, but the ladies
your
wear
shoe.
these fancy shoes without socks all the time. Why can't I?
You can do whatever you want.
Well,
now.
I got put on detention. Oh, now you said no.
Now you can.
Yeah, now
you
go
can wear high
sockless, Joe.
heels in the backyard if you wanted to.
What's funny is his question almost implies that does John ever not wear socks?
Yeah, so what's your deal?
And
Or
that's
that
funny.
you never wear socks.
The
Yeah.
viewers probably have trouble imagining me even being barefoot ever.
Because you're like
I am
a
a
big
news anchor
shot
and all
anchor.
dressed up. I, in the summertime, hate wearing socks. I like being barefoot as much as I possibly can. I like wearing just flip-flops around.
Me too, yeah.
Or
So I
sandals
love
or stuff
being-
like that.
yeah,
I
Crocs.
walk around our yard which is barefoot all the time. So, yes, I take the socks off.
I love it. He's that cool guy, Sockers.
And
Now,
sometimes I wear shorts.
Oh no.
And
now
a
John,
t-shirt.
but wait.
You
When
might be wearing shorts right now. But you don't know.
You can't tell.
When you wear leather, say sandals in the summer,
Yeah,
you know sometimes the moisture creates
I know.
unfavorable. Do you ever consider putting socks
With
and
sandals?
Oh.
No.
I would do it just to embarrass my daughters.
Yeah. That's the problem I see.
Knee-high socks.
Although they're coming back.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah, knee-high socks.
High socks are cool now. It used to be uncool to wear high socks. Now it's cool to wear high socks, even as an adult.
Everything goes in cycles. Kerry, it's your turn.
We probably have time for one more, do you think?
I think Carrie's going to answer this one because she is. Let me check.
I have,
Socklet. Oh, you have socks under those cowboy
I'm
boots?
not telling you.
Mystery.
That's what I should have done in high school if I had cowboy
this
boots.
is
and
really
wouldn't be able to
long. I
tell.
might have to grab a short.
Grab another one. Grab another one. I'm going to end this. These are the ones that popped out that fell to the ground, Kerry. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Rip this. Okay.
How much time do we have?
I don't know.
A few minutes.
A few minutes. All right, here we
You
go.
find a book and begin to read, only to discover that this is your life. You get to the point that you are at now. Do you turn the page knowing that you will not be able to change the events to come? Tanya. This is the same
Tanya.
one I did before.
It's the reverse
Tanya.
of the first
It's the
question.
reverse of the first
yeah,
one.
it's
So
the
now
reverse.
this is perfect
So
podcast beginning and
you know
end.
my answer.
Yeah. This sleazebag's going to work it financially somehow in the
I
stock
would
market.
jump right to the end.
And then what? Work the market?
Will you keep reading to find out what comes next?
So, Kerry, you're reading the book of your life. Today you got to what's happening today. And you got that far. The rest of the book is there. Are you going to read it?
You know what? The book is always better than the movie. So I'm gonna read the book.
You're going to read
This
the
is
end?
your life. You're going to
Yeah,
see.
but you know what? It
The
could
next
be-
page might be she got in a car accident.
I want to read the book because the movies are always not as.
You're going to find out that you died in a car
Oh
accident.
my,
when you,
look, this is cheap. This is
Yeah,
dark.
but would reading the next page ultimately change it? Because
But it
now
says
you've
you
read
can't
You can't change it.
Yeah.
But
I
would it
wouldn't-
naturally change?
I
can't
wouldn't
believe
turn the
I
page.
can't believe she's reading. No, I wouldn't.
Would you?
Hell
I
no.
wouldn't read one word
Hell
longer.
no.
Would you?
I like to live dangerously, Joe. You know, no
Yeah, I might
socks.
read ahead.
You'd read ahead.
Maybe a little bit.
Once you'd start reading ahead, you wouldn't be
You
able to stop.
wouldn't be able to put it down, and then you are doomed.
Once I
to
start
find-
a book, I have to finish it. Whether
This
it's
is
about
your
my
life.
But if whether it's about my life or not, I have to finish this book. I have to.
These
finish.
people are sick.
I wouldn't. Not even
You're
a word
seeing
extra.
what? You're seeing your future: death, illness, disease.
Even if it could be incredible. You win the lottery.
Yes, I
you-
hate to say it, but everyone's life here is going to end in tragedy.
Because it's going to end?
Because it's going to end.
Well, I know life's eventually going to end, but I want to see what's ahead.
You're bizarre.
I know. You're bizarre too, because you didn't wear socks when you were in school.
Oh yeah? Well, those socks came on a cargo shipment.
You know what? Don't wear socks next week for your ride and see how stinky your shoes get.
Yeah, we have like a minute left.
Well,
and
we'll remind everyone.
Gojo 28
Is the week that you're hearing this podcast, or it's watching live next week. So we ask everyone to come out, see us, and we'll be in your neighborhood. And remember, for future episodes, brown bag, one word, at WNEP.com. See how interesting these questions were?
Very.
How are you feeling going into next week?
I'm ready to go, man.
You pumped?
I'm pumped, and I'm ready to go. I'm feeling good, and as soon as I start, I regret all those things I just said. It's a long day, 15 hours.
I'm looking forward to being along with you, too. It's going to be a fun
John's coming with me, Jack Culkin, many members of the WNEP team, so we hope to see you there next week. And this podcast is wrapping up. Keep the questions coming for the next episode. There's not going to be one next week.
Oh, yeah, there's not going to be a podcast next week because he's going to be on the road.
Yep.
What I'm curious to see next week, because Jack's mustache is going to be the star.
Yes.
What will mine look like?
Before and after, John.
We'll find out.
Unless, John,
darker in here.
you read the next page.
And I keep the mustache.
Forever.
Thanks for tuning in to Mr. Curiosity. We'll be back after Gojo with another Mr. Curiosity, and you can always stream us at WNEP Plus.
And don't ever read the book of your life.
Don't do it. Don't turn the page.
Do it.
See you later.